Wednesday, July 22nd, 2020, and we're going to be asking Spirit for a card of the day, a focus of intention for the next 24 hours. This is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition. Your intuition is your superpower. Everyone's born with intuition. Not everyone listens to intuition. Have you seen human society lately? We suck. I'm not saying all, but a general consensus. Does that make sense? But anyway, the card of the day is going to be coming from the Adinkra Ancestral Guidance Cards by Simone Brezzi-Ando. You can find her information and her products. She also sells candles at www.adinkraliving.com. Just like that, we got a card. Or on Instagram at Tools for Living BA. TOOLSFORLIVINGBA. And let her know that Vida sent you. All right. So love this card. This card came out. It's called Nyame Biribi Wo Soro. God is in the heavens, a symbol of hope and a reminder that God's dwelling place is in heaven where he can listen to all prayers. And I love this deck. This is an ancestral deck coming from the Akan people. And the Akan is a tribe in Africa where all human beings have generated from and created from. And that's been scientifically proven. I'm not just saying it to say it. I speak a lot about science and a lot about spirituality. Because for me personally, as what I've experienced in this human incarnation, is that science and spirituality are two different pantheons pointing to one source. One is based on facts and evidence. One is based on faith and intuition. Science says we got here with Big Bang Theory. Still can't prove that. Spirituality says we got here by a creator. Still can't prove that. See what I'm saying? It's kind of the same thing. We talk about spirit. We talk about energy. Same thing. So again, we can go on a tangent on that another day, but I love this card. And let's see what it says. The philosophical significance means hope. It says you are not alone. With the guidance and care of your ancestors and God, you can accomplish anything. Additional meanings for this card: you're not forgotten. Activate your support system. Give your troubles to the ancestors. Now, I talk about this thing called the 1-2 combo. You can go to the About Me section on my website, thealmightypineapple.com, and you can read more about it. The 1-2 combo is a boxing combination. I don't know the technical aspects of it, but I call it the 1-2, a punch and a jab, because throughout life, you have to bob and weave through the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, I always go back to the ancestral ways, the old ways of doing things, because the ancestors knew what the hell they were doing. They were taking care of the earth. There was no such thing as environmental issues and global warming back then, because they knew how to take care of the biggest and most powerful sentient being that we have, which is Gaia, where we live. We have no other planets to go to and inhabit. But prayer and meditation is something that the ancestors did. They didn't need crystals. They didn't need tools. They didn't need cards. They didn't need, agua de Florida. They didn't need sage. They didn't need palo santo. They didn't need oils, whatever that is. And I'm not saying we don't need those things now, but our spirits don't need specific things. Our humanity does. Our humanity needs to vibrate at a specific level to tap into the wisdom of the divine or the cosmos, whatever you believe in, whether it's philosophical, theoretical, scientific, spiritual, metaphysical, divine, whatever you want to call it. So I call the 1-2 combo, which is pray, meditate. I actually have it even tattooed on my arm for strength. And then we follow that up with the trifecta, intuition. That knowing or that gut instinct. Literally, the gut, our body, our cellular memory, our actual cells made of energy will literally tell us vibrations of other beings around us. The stomach is lined with the ENS system, which is the enteric nervous system, which has over 100 million neurons, more than the spinal cord and peripheral nervous system, but less than the brain. That's why they call it the second brain or the gut. Now, I love this card because the philosophical significance is talking about hope, that you're not alone. You have an entire, what I call a divine team. Some people call them, well, for me, example, I call mine my unseen squad. I got a squad, all right? F that. We got a squad. I have other clients who call them the guardians of their galaxies. You can call it God, Goddess, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, Serapis, Baal, Batala, the saints, the Orishas, the Loas, the elemental beings, the power animals, the chocolate dragon, Pikachu, or the almighty pineapple. And that's how I got the name, the almighty pineapple. It's a joke. If the almighty pineapple raises his hand with his little legs and his sunglasses on and say, "All hail the almighty pineapple," if that raises you to a higher level of ascension, then that's what you believe in. It is not my place to push a belief system onto you. My job is to empower my community one day at a time, one heart at a time. My mission here is to change the human race, the animal race, and the environmental race one day at a time, one heart at a time, and that's through faith, love, and hope. You're not alone. You can always ask for guidance. They're always giving us signs and symbols, angel numbers, feathers, animals, quotes, overheard conversations, something you just thought about, a lyric in a song. You may have heard the song 10 million times, but today one specific lyric sticks out when you're asking for guidance, for clarity, for serenity, for power. They're always speaking, but you have to learn how you have to tune into that frequency of the divine, because as a human being in this carbon-based DNA, we are three-dimensional beings, me, myself, and I, past, present, and future. And we're never always clearly hearing. That's why you have to pray and meditate and follow your intuition. Or if you're in the philosophical, theoretical, or scientific realm, you have to conversate and contemplate and then integrate the information that you receive, whether it's through signs, through wonders, mathematical equations, or data, whatever that is for you. But activate your support system. You have an entire divine team at your beck and call, but they cannot get involved in any way, shape, or form unless you ask for help or you give them permission to intercede. It's called free will. They love you so much they let you choose when they can get involved. They don't push their ethics, their morals, their religion, their politics, or even their opinions on human beings, because human beings do that all by themselves. So activate your support system. You're not alone. You can always ask for guidance, and you can always get that guidance through clear, easily understandable signs. But you have to ask. Give your troubles to your ancestors. They're part of your squad too. They're part of your divine team too. And I love dealing with the ancestors because they once were human beings. So they have a resonance and a vibration that we can sense and we can relate to and we can become accustomed with as well. I'm not saying that other divine beings don't. They do. But the ancestral realms, they have wisdom from here in our bloodlines and the wisdom of the beyond, because we keep evolving when we cross over into spirit. Our date of death is not something to be looked at as pain or tragedy, is looked at as significance and power because they've crossed over into spirit. So I hope this helps you, the message being hope. I hope it resonates. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. If you'd like to work with me, please follow your intuition working with any spiritual advisor, even though that means you do not work with me. Your intuition will guide you to who, what, when, where, and how to work with those spiritual practitioners or advisors. I am a life coach, an ordained minister, and a spiritual advisor for over 30 plus years. I've been doing this work since I was a teenager. So that pretty much tells you how old I am. But if you're interested in any of my services or products, I am now scheduling until late August, early September 2020. I get booked out 1 to 2 months in advance for any of my services. But I have webinars you can purchase. I do a webinar once a month and then I offer it up for sale. Then I also have products, over 200 products that me and my family create and curate. So with that being said, the legalities must come in. Please do not copy or duplicate any of this content without my permission, because all my content, the Almighty Pineapple LLC, is trademark, copyright, and registered with the United States government. Any duplication of this without my permission is subject to legal recourse as guided by my legal team. Thank you for effort with me. Thank you for your support. We love you really much, and this includes me, my children, my husband, and our family. Well, all of them. My mother. I mean, everybody who's connected to me, y'all are family. Because love and loyalty runs deeper than blood. It's not just blood. Y'all are my family. And thank you for supporting me, and thank you for rocking out with me. Share this with anybody who thinks it might resonate with my message. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. The more you do that, the more aware people can become. Not that I'm trying to get popular, but people kept asking me to make my videos more public. This is a public platform. So I've answered to the call of my community. Love y'all. Talk to you tomorrow.